Welcome to Pass U.S. Citizenship Test. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Interview in 2025, you're in the right place. In this video, we will go through the most updated, official 100 Civics Questions and Answers from the 2008 version. To help you memorize easily, each answer will be repeated twice. Listen carefully, practice along, and boost your confidence for the interview. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others who are also preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who makes federal laws? Congress. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the capital of your state? Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote, join a political party. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. We elect a president for how many years? 4. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is the governor of your state now? If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name 1 state that borders Canada. New York. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name your U.S. representative. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name 1 problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States.